The Fremantle Dockers have hit back at suggestions the AFL Women's League has been overhyped and the first round crowds and TV audiences won't last. Responding to criticism from the coach of the Perth Lynx basketball team, Fremantle CEO Steve Rossich says the women's game will only get bigger.
More than 50,000 at the 4 games and a combined television audience in excess of 1.8 million.
Caulfield, snaps and goals!
By any measure, the launch of the AFL Women's League has been a huge success.
What a great response from the public, both at the grounds and also on TV. It's exciting to be part of this new league.
The Dockers have already signed 1,200 AFLW members, and today there was significant movement in their women's merchandise. But not everybody is caught up in the excitement.
The product, I don't believe, is quite there yet.
Andy Stewart coaches the Perth Lynx women's basketball team. He says the first weekend of AFLW was a triumph for marketing, not for football.
If an AFL men's team was to score 1 goal, then what would happen? The media would be all over it.
Fremantle was one of those teams. Defender Ebony was one of their best players. She also copped a 1-week suspension. As a sports swapper, she says footy is more demanding.
From being WNBL going into AFL now, it's AFL's taken it to a whole new level.
The Dockers play their first home game at Fremantle Oval 4 p.m. on Sunday. Our advice, get there early.
And a big blow for the Fremantle Dockers women's team ahead of Sunday's must-win game against Brisbane, with star defender Ebony charged with engaging in rough conduct against Jess Gardner from the Western Bulldogs. Antonio can accept a 1-match suspension with an early guilty plea, and she's set to miss the Lions clash at Fremantle Oval. Bulldog Kirsty Lamb was also charged with engaging in rough conduct after Docker Akech Chuot suffered concussion in this collision.